Diabetes. Okay, so anyway, Sellers talks about the myth of given. So he's really referring to what in epistemology became sense datum theorists, which are classical foundationalists in the empiricist variety. And the reason why they come up with this kind of epistemological category of the given is really just to explicate the idea that all our empirical knowledge rests on a foundation of non-inferential knowledge of matter of fact. So to make an inference is to move from either one argument to the next or one concept to the next. But again, this is to return back to what Aristotle was talking about. If there's just an infinite regress of logical inference, there can be no knowledge. So what is posited? Well, kind of a basic non-inferential, just a matter of fact. It has to. The buck has to stop somewhere, and it stops in what's called the given. It's just given. Can't question anymore because it's just given. Otherwise, you're back on the infinite regress again. And he says that's a myth.
Right.
And the problem is that you have this principle of like knows like. And this is between analogies. It's also between like contact, and anything that relates to another thing must have some type of principle of analogy between that like knows like. For example, if I wasn't physically constituted, guess what? I wouldn't be moving physical things.
Right. Right.
Okay, here's what sets up the problem. That's the myth of the given. Is that givens, epistemic givens, because they're non-inferential, they don't have logical content. They're fundamentally different than your concepts and logic, of which you're supposed to derive, and which all of your
through inference
inferential knowledge rests on, as matter of facts, correct?
Yeah.
And the problem then is going to come up, well, how does what's essentially different relate to the other if there's no similarity? And there's a great quote from Donald Davidson in his coherence theory of truth and knowledge, where he states the relation between sensation and belief cannot be logical. Every classical foundationalist is going to admit that, because it's not like, oh, is there logic in the sensation? Are there concepts? Of course it's not. They're just, if basic sensation, brute facts, or what Sellers calls the given, is not logical, right? There's no concepts inherent within them. It's just sense datum. Then how do those sensations relate to beliefs and propositional attitudes and concepts and logical things within logical form?